welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm Sky and I'm so happy that you're here for today's video. Now I want to take a quick second to thank y'all for just all of the love. It really feels like we have been wrapped in a huge hug since I shared about the loss of my grandfather, and honestly I just feel so touched. I know our whole family does, so thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It is so neat having a community like this where when we're hurting or needing encouragement we can come and feel encouraged and loved. And I even saw, going through some of the comments, that some of you have recently lost loved ones or have also lost a dear grandfather and have just been able to kind of cheer each other up in the comments, which has been so sweet, and offer your prayers. So thank you. All right, so at the end of last year, I teased that we were going to be doing something different in one of the rooms of our home, and I'm so excited because today is that video. We get to share what we've been working on. It has been fun. Initially, I told Chad about the idea. It was kind of something that came on a whim, but the more that we thought about it, it made sense. But his initial reaction was no. And well, I guess I convinced him. Ultimately, an opportunity came up to switch furniture with a friend, and it just seemed like a cool idea. We were getting rid of our couch that had been in the living room to upgrade to our larger sofa, and I had a friend who was interested in it, and she had a couch I loved, and I thought, why don't we just swap couches? They were of similar, maybe equal, close to equal value, and it just kind of worked out. Now the reason for doing that is because we found out that, y'all, we don't use our dining room. We have a dining room right off the entrance of our home, and I'll make sure to put up some footage here so y'all can see the most recent way that that was styled. It was, of course, over the holidays, and there is still a Christmas tree behind me that's coming down today. But we realized that we just don't use it. It becomes a collect-all space, usually as the kids walk in the front door from school, maybe their backpacks, artwork, everything, anything, toys were getting shoved under the chairs, put on the table, and it just wasn't getting used. Well, I loved it and it was so beautiful, and I am positive that someday this will become a dining room again. It just didn't make sense in this season of life. It was kind of like square footage that we just weren't using, and I hate to waste in that way. So this is our new sitting room, and well, it's going to be in just a few minutes. We're gonna prop up the camera. Chad's gonna be my muscles in this video. We are going to take everything out and bring some new pieces in, and I'm so excited for y'all to see it. But before that, I do wanna thank Dime for sponsoring today's video.
I've been using Dime skincare for a little over a year now, and I love that I can take care of my skin with clean ingredients that are vegan, cruelty-free, and don't have any harsh chemicals. Dime Beauty offers luxury skincare, beauty, and wellness products at affordable prices. The best-selling Works bundle has everything you need to feel confident in your skin this year. I wanted to share a few of my staple everyday skincare products. So I love the hyaluronic acid serum, which assists in plumping the skin by maximizing hydration from your moisturizer. Then I use the Hyper Glow, which is a personal favorite of mine. It leaves my skin truly glowing. It helps lighten dark spots and even your complexion. The Luminosity Eye Serum helps to reduce the appearance of dark circles and puffy under eyes, and this one I've noticed a huge difference from just using it on a regular basis. It has quickly become one of my favorites. The Dewy Day Cream plumps your skin by helping promote new collagen and elastin growth. It also preps your skin well for the application of makeup and pairs well with foundations. I love to wrap up my routine with the Thirsty Face Mist, which provides continuous hydration throughout the day. It just leaves my face feeling so good as well. Last but not least is my favorite perfume of all time, Lovely Dreams. This stuff is long lasting. I use 1 to 3 sprays a day, and my first bottle lasted me about 6 months. I'm migraine prone and very sensitive to smells, but this scent doesn't bother me a bit. I actually get compliments on it every single time I wear it, and I've gotten a lot of friends hooked on it. You can use code SKY20 at the link in the video description to get 20% off your order. And thanks again, Dime, for sponsoring this video today. Okay, my friends, it is time to start taking things down and just making this a blank slate to start redecorating it. So I am taking the Christmas tree down. If y'all haven't had a chance to check out King of Christmas and know that you're going to be just searching for a new tree next year, I would highly recommend checking them out because they do have a lot of amazing sales right now. Their trees are so easy to assemble, to put away, and to store. This took me maybe 5 minutes. So highly recommend checking them out. This is what we're working with. I did decide to keep some things, obviously the wall sconces, the curtains. We did keep our main light. This is a pendant light. Chad just shortened it, so it was about maybe 1.5 feet longer, and he was able to shorten the rod so that we could still use this light and didn't have to buy a new one. We still love our rug from Boutique Rugs. This is one of my all-time favorites. The quality is incredible. I will link it if it's still available. And then now we're bringing in my sofa. This is a smaller sofa with a chaise, and it is just so beautiful. It was originally from Anthropologie. Really funny story. It actually belonged to Lisa TerKeurst's daughter, and then my friend Amber purchased it, and then we swapped couches. So now it's ours. I had told Amber, if you're ever getting rid of it, let me know. I want it. And we just kind of make this swap work, and she loves our sofa in her house, and we love this one in here. So now the next little bit of this is just going to be purely for your entertainment. I almost cut it out, but this is life. We had such a fun time. This was such a fun video to do together. I just love that the couch came with so many pillows. They're all down, so they're just super, super cozy. And then we're bringing in the coffee table. This one was a Facebook Marketplace find. It was brand new. It was from a couple that builds like just these custom tables that are supposed to look like the Studio McGee table. And I definitely overpaid. I know Chad could have made it for way cheaper, and he may do something like that in the future. But for convenience and time, it just is what worked for this season. And I think it looks really pretty with the couch. Now I'm playing around with this crock. I mentioned in my last video that unfortunately our 2 trees died that we had in the sunroom. And so I'm just kind of playing around with it. You're going to see that I end up switching this out because I felt like the tree was still too short even with adding a towel. Now this chair is one of the 4 dining chairs that we had in this room. We kept all of those chairs. I'm using them in the living room, the office, and in this sitting room. So it ended up being perfect that I didn't need to go out and buy anything new. We love them. They're from Target. I believe they're currently discontinued, but I will list them if they're not. And I'm using a Christmas pillow and just flipping it around because I didn't want to buy a new pillow for this chair. I'm adding a stack of some of my favorite coffee table books. I wanted to share with y'all, one of you recommended the book Heaven, and it's this one on top here, and I immediately bought it. And I love it so much. I wish I could gift it to every single one of you out there. I highly recommend checking it out. It has been a game changer for me, and it's just a very, very good read. So if you are interested in that, I will link it down below. We had a really good laugh at this because I wanted to bring in some of the outdoor elements in to this crock, and I had some really pretty pine stems from the Christmas tree farm and thought I'll put those in there. Well, they were dead as a doornail, and it was just kind of comical trying to arrange them because they were so stiff. So I ended up coming in with a different potted tree that I already had owned. I actually took it from the living room, brought it in here, and I think it was just the perfect addition to this cute little crock. I love this space. I can't tell you how much I love it. I feel like it really cozies up the front of our home, and it also helps provide kind of a consistent theme throughout the house. I just can't get enough. I love to sit in here and read. I have played card games. Our 8-year-old is obsessed with 5 Crowns, so we love to sit here in this room and play 5 Crowns. At night, we put the sconce lights on, and it just is a really soft, warm light, and it just feels so, so cozy. I love that we still have touches of winter in here with the trees and with the stems that I've got on my little console table. The coffee table is really rustic, so it just feels like that winter season in here. It feels so cozy and so inviting at the front of our home. Friends, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that you will go and check out Dime. I'm going to link them down in my video description below, but don't forget they were so kind to offer a 20% off coupon if you use the code SKY20. There's so many wonderful products on their website, and I am continuing each month to try something new. I just can't get enough. I love being able to share about things that I use in our home or on my skin, on my body, and to be able to just share those with y'all, and I hope that you'll check them out. Thanks so much for being here, and I look forward to so many videos to come. Actually, speaking of videos to come, I would love to do a Q&A with Chad. It's been a very long time since we've done a Q&A on my channel, and I would love for y'all to submit any questions that you have in the comment section down below, and we'll answer some of those questions in an upcoming Q&A. All right, friends, I will see y'all in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day.